Welcome to another episode of the Buzzin, Stuntin, and Absolutely Livid podcast. And tonight is Halloween night eve. It's after Halloween night. We couldn't dress up last night, although we have to record because it's a work night. But also there was a tragic. Our co-host Hunter has passed away.
He's traveled on to another dimension.
He moved on.
Different.
What happened
Gone.
is
He's moved on to gayer things.
Hunter, he had to get his wisdoms pulled, and he couldn't live with it. He couldn't live with himself without his wisdom teeth. So he attempted to off himself.
Yes.
But his mom caught him. No, it was his dad tried. His dad caught him trying to off himself, and his dad didn't do a good job at stopping him.
In fact, I think he pulled the trigger.
Yes, his dad actually took the gun and said, "If you're gonna do it like this,
do it right."
And then he shot Hunter.
With the gimp suit.
So this is
With
Hunter's
the
eulogy.
gimp suit.
Hunter was a good friend of mine.
In a gimp suit.
Hunter was a great friend of mine. I wish it didn't have to go this way. I wish he would have just been down to get his wisdoms pulled. Unfortunately, Hunter had passed. I'll miss you, brother, forever and ever. I want to see you again someday, but I don't think I will. I'm going upstairs. I know you probably went downstairs.
He already went downstairs.
He flew downstairs.
He texted me. He's down.
How about after 5 tries he finally got clipped?
5 tries. Yep, that's the thing.
5 tries and Hunter finally got clipped.
Good job. I thought you'd never do it.
This.
Mine?
Think about it like this.
Well, I started my period the other day once he died.
What the fuck?
I couldn't keep a straight face.
That's very depressing.
He died, and instantly my uterus was like
Itching
for killing. I heard about the way he went, and it just turned me on. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't do anything. My uterus was bleeding. That's it, Drew.
Drew, would you like to say a few words about Hunter?
A few words about Hunter.
All right, going on.
Where
have you heard a few words about Hunter?
And there you were. Few words from the man who says no more.
Says no more.
So how was everyone's day, week? How's everything going? Well, Drew, our replacement. How's things? Do you think you can fill Hunter's little size 6 shoes?
No, that was a size 10.
Oh, so he'll pile out of them.
Yeah.
His will fit in mine.
I just think, actually, I'll say it. I'm glad Hunter's gone.
Jesus.
We can finally get a better host. I think we picked good. Do you think we picked good?
No.
Somewhat, but good job. I wasn't even listening to what you said. I was so lost that my brain is.
How was your week?
Oh, my week. My week is very good. You see, I grew a full mustache within 5 hours. It was really excruciating pain with mustache.
How hard did you strain?
So hard to shit myself 15 times and probably ruptured a few organs. It was really, really tough. My hair grew. That's a side effect. The pinkish.
It's red.
Reddish, pinkish, something.
From your period?
It's from a period. It splashed. I only got 2 strands because the rest was pulled up because I was, sad and mourning. But other than that, it was a pretty alright time, period's over. Can now have sex. True.
Drew, how was your week?
It was a week.
It was a week? Are you sure? Are you positive it's a week?
Did Hunter's loss impact you in any way?
Yes, it got so depressing I took 3 mega fucking truckloads of meth.
Really?
3 mega truckloads of meth.
How
You
much
heard
did
it
all
here
that
first.
cost?
Yeah. About 3 mega truckloads worth of money.
Well, that's about right. I mean, I was
3
expecting
mega
at
trucks.
least $10, but you know that works too.
Yeah, it was 15. It was a small truck.
Small trucks.
It's nice.
All right. We didn't
I didn't script this.
We didn't script any of this. We don't have any kind of
I had plans for our guest.
We had a guest, Amber.
I just took up doing heroin. Please
We
help.
had a guest.
Had. Anyway, moving on. So, Drew,
Yeah, hey, Drew.
I took liberty. I found out very last minute that you were coming on, so I took liberty to look up some dirt on you from social media. I found one thing. It said you went to a church fair and you snuck onto the grounds. You knew you weren't allowed there. You snuck into a church fair and you threw clumps of watermelon at children. What was all that about?
It wasn't watermelon. It was shit. I hate kids.
It was
Pure monkey feces.
monk ass.
So where did you get the feces from?
Was it
The
yours?
monkeys.
Monkey.
What monkeys? Did you go to a zoo and steal it, or did
No.
you? I'm gonna fix his fucking hair. Oh my god! I want to cut it off.
I took the catapult and I put the monkeys in
Thank
the
you.
catapult. And the monkeys was catapult.
Sorry.
Shit.
Poke me while I don't you, darn it!
You gotta run out dinner first.
Find it out first.
I really didn't script this. I don't.
Yeah, this mustache is gonna come off in a little bit, but it's staying on for us.
So let's talk about
Tacos.
how I think I'm the reason why the Spooky Souls U2 sold out.
Oh yeah.
If some of you don't know, there's a site called YouTubes.com where it's little vinyl figures of multiple YouTubers. They have Keemstar, they have the full Misfits except for I Notorious, and they have John Tron sold out and some other
What
YouTubers.
about Jeffree Star?
No.
I want it.
What about
Okay.
Jeff?
So Swagger Souls dropped a
Okay.
second
Okay.
U2's Who I Am for November 1st / Halloween.
It's Halloween. It's not November 1st. You're lying.
That's the nightmare bit after Halloween.
It's the nightmare after Halloween. It's the nightmare before Christmas.
It's the nightmare before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
This is just a fucking nightmare, alright? Because I have no clue what we should talk about or what we will talk about.
Things happened over the week, I like to think.
Will Smith's son made water.
Huh?
What? Will Smith's son came out with a water brand.
A water brand? Tell
Oh,
us more.
great. What's their secret ingredient?
It's just water.
It's just water.
No, it's literally just water. That's what it's called.
Oh, just water.
Yeah, in a box.
Can I talk about the time I went to a gas station and I bought a bottle of water called Diet Water?
For real?
They have them at the Bullets and that.
I swear to Christ. I swear to Jesus Christ and goddamn self. People will buy anything you tell them to.
I like to think that, yes.
Except for drugs.
Yeah, except for drugs. They always just call the cops. It's fucking weird. I don't know why. Well, that's a topic I gotta do. Just water. It's literally just
Water.
Water.
In a box.
in a box. Well, if you fucking, if you're rich enough, you can have your own brand of water and just, make millions.
No, he's not even keeping the money for himself. He's giving it to Africa.
Instead of just giving.
How about he just gives water to Africa, That'll help them a whole lot more.
That's where the water's coming from. I'm serious.
Alright. So,
Yes, let's take water from a country that has no water to give them money. Which they have
Drew,
a
you're
financial
a
system.
very interesting guy. Are you allowed to tell us anything about work? Nope.
Moving on.
Well, can you tell us anything about the dogs you worked with?
There's hello.
There's what?
Hello.
Hello, what?
Dogs.
What's your favorite?
A dog.
Which one?
A singular dog.
Alright, you're useless.
I literally signed a contract.
Yeah, he's not allowed.
You have to sign a contract to not disclose anything?
Just about.
Wow.
That's fun. Monk ass. But you can't like. So the one you worked out, that's the main ground where they record at. Or there's one where they mainly record at and they come to yours.
In Assumption, Paris, that's where they mainly record at, but it's mostly in New Orleans.
Ow!
You know,
The man's face himself.
Michael Jackson was a smooth criminal when he touched Macaulay Culkin.
Can we talk about how much swagger Michael Jackson actually had? Like, that man was rich. Like, okay, Michael
He had
Jackson,
his own fucking ranch.
For children.
When I was a kid, Michael Jackson, he didn't seem like much. But as I grew up and you hear more and more, like, there was a thing where he walked into that, like, furniture store
Oh, yeah.
that sold, like, chandeliers and expensive couches and shit. And he's like, that one, that one, that one, that one. And his manager's like, Michael, where are you going to put all this? And he's like, I'll make room. That one, that one,
Buy
that
another
one.
house.
He was what? You could say a billionaire, right?
We're practically
Yeah.
at some point.
He's dead. As long as he's been dead, he's still making $60 million a year.
God
$60
damn.
million a year.
Jesus.
What would you do with $60 million? I personally,
Nothing, 'cause
people
he's
are
dead.
like,
That's his death revenue.
every
He's
time
making more
people
before.
say like, oh, if I had $1 million, I'd get such, 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 such. I feel like if at the drop of a dime, someone's like, here's $60 million, I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
I'll buy a mountain in Tennessee and build a house at the top of it.
I'd buy Neverland Ranch. Not the attic though. Keep the attic out.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, the attic's fucking sketchy.
We can talk about, okay, what would you, like, what would you legitly do if somebody gave you, like, $10 billion to you, for you to just do,
Like,
as you
legit.
please?
Real shit.
Legitly.
Buy Google.
Buy what?
Buy Google.
Ooh, that's pretty smart. You'll make more money as time goes
Then
on.
I'll set up a monopoly and become Bill Gates. And if I drop $100 bill, it will not be worth my time to pick up because you'll be losing money.
If you were a multi-millionaire, do you think
Billion.
$100 to you would just be like a penny? Just dropping a penny?
Less.
Less?
If Bill Gates drops $100 bills, it is literally not worth his time to pick up. He makes like fucking 10 times that in a second of it.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
That's money. I would like to be there someday.
Drew is an entrepreneur. He will get money and make it 10 times more. However, me, I'll spend it all in one go and be happy with myself.
Oh, I was in the negative earlier today. Before
Entrepreneur. Poor. That's it.
Entrepreneur.
I'm your dad.
You're not supposed to be on house arrest. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are now 2 hosts short. I think this will be pretty hard to do myself, considering the fact that every time I ask someone a question, they shit the question down.
Fuck talking about.
Oh fuck, I was wrong.
Nah.
He makes $127 a second, and he makes $7,610 a minute.
Bill Gates?
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
How was school today? Anything interesting happen? Like on a real note?
I slept through all of it. I only have 4 classes that are not worth my time.
Too short. I beat up the cops that were watching me on house arrest, and
You threw on a wig and a fake mustache.
threw on a wig and a fake mustache and escaped.
This is a really botched podcast.
Well, yeah, because nothing is planned at all.
Let's Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Let's talk Modern Warfare.
It's pretty cool. Like, honestly, like, this is the best Call of Duty they put out since Modern Warfare 2. Like, best Modern Warfare.
Not even Modern
Hold on a
Warfare.
second, because I thought everyone fucking creamed over MW3. I thought that was supposed to be the best Modern Warfare.
Well, in my opinion, Modern Warfare 2, the gunplay and everything was pretty solid. But, like, Modern Warfare 3, it was basically Modern Warfare 2, just with a little more updated guns and shit. It was basically felt like a reskin of the game with a different... The campaign was still great, but, like, the multiplayer just felt like a reskin of Modern Warfare 2. And this one feels like a whole different turn on Modern Warfare with keeping the same type of Modern Warfare. Like, it's literally, the campaign starts off on October 28, 2019. It literally started off 3 days after it initially came out.
Yeah, I was playing
modern as shit.
I was playing the England mission with Price, and I saw at the top. I remember you said something about dates, and I saw it took place October 25th, 2019. And like, do you think the developers knew what they were getting into when they did? Like, they're like, okay, if we're looking at October 26th drop, we're gonna start it the day it drops.
Yeah, that.
Like, do you think that's what they were looking for, or do you think they just randomly threw dates?
No, they probably were doing that because they were getting so much hate because everybody thought it was going to be like every other Call of Duty that came out. Futuristic. 100 years in the future.
But it's modern.
But it's modern, so like, you know what, fuck it. It's going to take place the day it comes out. Fuck it. And like, everyone so far, me at least, really enjoys it. This week is getting on my nerves.
Modern Warfare and the fucking gap wasn't even modern. I mean, you could say it was modern, but it
was
wasn't up to date.
It was modern enough.
It covered the Iraq War and fucking all of fucking Iraqi and the wars, but
Modern Warfare 3, I think, took place.
I'm talking about the original.
Like 5 years before it. Well, I mean, 5 years after. Like, say, I don't know the exact date. Say Modern Warfare 3 was released 2014. It took place in 2018 or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, it took place only a little bit out. You good there, sir?
I'm not getting audio. Oh, never mind.
See,
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
my favorite Modern Warfare was when it came out on DS.
Oh, dude, I had that Modern Warfare on DS.
They gave me like $20 for it.
You want to know how, like, fucked I was way back then?
No.
I was about 12, you know. I didn't think girls played games at all, and I was playing online, and you know how I think they had voice chat or some shit.
Yeah.
And I heard a girl's voice, and I was sitting in my uncle's room, Israel, and I was like, "There's a girl here. She's not supposed to be on here." And my uncle was like, "You know, girls can play games too." Like, he got really, like, white knight, like, offended, and I was just like, girls can't play games. Girls don't play games. They're not allowed to. And, well, times have changed, you know.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Bathwater.
The thing that I didn't like about Call of Duty is because, like, I don't know. When I was younger, I started playing it, and when I was younger, it seemed boring because I liked more open world, story-based games.
Yeah.
And then, like, I just started seeing, like, okay, so we got the new Call of Duty coming out this year. This is gonna take place in 3125, and then this one's gonna take place around World War II, and then this one's gonna take place around 2030, and then this one's gonna take place around 3025, and like, I didn't like the constant jump of time.
Because there's Modern Warfares, there's Black Ops. Infinity Warfare was just basically
Dick.
That was a good campaign. Like, that was the first Call of Duty campaign I actually played through, and I loved every second of it. It was sort of like it was like an epic tale where no matter what happens, every character died, and that's what I liked about it the most.
Only like the online on it.
like honest. That one I like played the fuck out of. Like, I was actually very good at the game itself. Like, sniping on Modern Warfare, the new one. Right. But on Modern Warfare, the sniping, you can't run around a corner and they took that out to where you can't hurry up and snap and shoot. The more attachments you put on a gun, the more pros and cons it has. Say a pro of a angle foregrip, you aim up faster. Mm-hmm. But if, say, you have that grip but also a longer barrel, it'll even out to where it's still normal. Or a longer barrel, it'll be slower. No matter what, they have pros and cons of everything. And it makes it balanced where people can't max out their guns and still be flinging and flopping and keeping true accuracy. Accuracy goes down if you put something and shit. Pretty cool. I'm fucking bald now.
That's classic, right?
No,
it's a fucking rack.
Do you
You're either if we go to a store later or wear that, just walk into the store with that cap on.
This cap?
When we go to Taco Bell, keep your wave cap on.
Yeah. Make Morgan jealous.
No. Do you think, because you've been playing online, do you think there's any hack play going on already?
I don't know. As as hack play going. But like you cross-platform, you're playing with PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
Have you played with PlayStation members yet?
I don't know what marks for PlayStation users. I have to actually look that up. But I know for sure, computer people, if you get in a match with like at least 3 of those on the other team, you automatically lose. Mm-hmm. Like they instantly like pow, because it's not hacks. I know it's not hacks because
they got a fucking mouse.
They got a mouse. They know I can look straight 90 degrees right if I just move my mouse that much. So they'll just boom and pre-fire and kill you every time. And like
control, you almost have to put your sensitivity all the way up, and it's like fucking impossible.
Oh yeah,
it's a random fucking thing with it.
With the controller, you put up the sensitivity. You're just you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You gotta like master it, and I'm thinking about getting a computer.
Just get a keyboard.
Would you say that computer players are like very, very dedicated? I feel like it takes a lot of work to be a computer player. Maybe that's just coming from the fact that I was a console player.
It's easier. It costs a lot more, but it's easier and it's better in the long run because you don't have to keep upgrading the console. Like when something gets outdated on your computer, all you gotta do is open that bitch up, change your hard drive, change your core, change the processor.
Yeah, all you gotta do is change the parts of it, and it'll be updated.
That's why it gets expensive over time. But if you fucking invest in a good one and save your money up for a good one, it'll pay off for like fucking 10, 12, 13 years.
Yeah.
I think like, I don't know, because one thing I know is that Red Dead, or I don't think it was Red Dead, a game that's been out for a long time just came out on like Steam. It was Red Dead? Like, that's what I would suck as being a computer player, is that when the games come out, you don't get to play them right away. If you're a strict computer player.
The only reason Red Dead did that, because the original Red Dead never came out on computer. They wanted to do that because everybody was complaining and wanted to play on computer.
Okay.
Same as Halo. You can't. Well, I don't know about now.
You can. I'm pretty sure you can now, but it's like it's through the Xbox store, which you can't do on the computer.
Yeah, because Microsoft is starting that to where they can more computer. I think they're bringing all their games to where you can play it on computer. That's why Halo.
Gears of War can be played on computer. They were advertising it.
Yeah.
I never played Gears of War.
Me neither.
It looks good.
Dude, fucking Halo Reach. Whenever it was out for a few years, some Russian guys made a website where they basically took the Xbox game Halo Reach, put it on a black backdoor website, and made it to where you can play Halo Reach on the computer. And the people at Microsoft knew about it and let it go on. They're like, fuck it. They're not trying to fuck somebody over. They just wanted to play it. Let them play it. And I want to say that's what basically they went off of to make it computer. They're like, hey, y'all had a good idea. You want to help? And I guess they just helped out. No,
not a Halo
logistics.
The phone does.
Do you think that there's points where games shouldn't be strictly console based? Like, do you think Halo should be able to be played on PlayStation? God of War should be able to be played on Xbox? I don't like that platforms have these specific. You want to play Spider-Man? Play PlayStation. You want to play Halo? Play Xbox.
They do that. I'm sorry to cut you off. They do that because they want to draw more people towards a certain console. You see how it is. Microsoft owns Bungie and every little subdivision off of that. So they want to get people lean towards Xbox, and Sony owns Sony apparently. So
well, I think Sony owns Sony. I'm not too sure about that. I have to check some shit.
They get Spider-Man, and being that Sony is a Japanese company, they get all the anime titles, which draws more people towards their anime titles. And also with the Xbox, with Forza, there's more people drawn to that community as well.
I'm back.
What are you doing?
Another sucking cow.
That one's for the waves.
This makes me uncomfortable. Should have just got like an actual fucking leg stocking and just.
Alright, got it.
Yep.
This is my new costume. This hurts like hell.
Yeah, you deserve it, probably.
Yeah. What else should we talk about? Because we're still running out of topics. I can't even see my screen.
We've been going for 33 minutes, and that's counting the pre-show.
Fuck.
You made your first major
legal alcohol buying. You know, it's fucking great. I'm 21 now. That's why
I'm doing illegal.
That's why I have my heater. It's awesome, and I can now buy alcohol legally. It's awesome. The guy thought I looked 12, so because I can't grow facial hair, he goes, "Hey man, I have to see your ID." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "You look like 12, man."
And you got flirted with by the Acadian guy behind.
I didn't get flirted with. No, the guy was like, "Oh." He had a full like beard, goatee and shit, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, you look like 12." I was like, "Nah, I'm 21." And the guy at the counter had a little mustache and a little bit right here too. He goes, "Yeah, man, I'm having the same trouble." I was like, "Yeah." And the guy behind was like, "You just get the cat, put some milk, and let it lick that shit off it ain't shit." And I was like, "Hey, watch your fucking tongue." I didn't say that.
You did say that.
No.
And then I was still in the store getting a few things for myself. And Tristan texted me to hurry because the guy who was talking to him in the store was walking his way. You know what? For whoever's watching live, drop some questions.
Please.
We have nothing to talk to. Just ask us ask us literally anything. We'll answer literally anything you want to know.
Ask Sheldon about his hemorrhoids.
Ask Sheldon about his hemorrhoids.
Doc said I can't talk about that. Moving on.
You want some pain some vitamin pills?
Yes. Do you think that it's a stretch for people to jump Thanksgiving when they go from Halloween to Christmas? Do you think that's like a bit of a stretch? Because like you don't really decorate or like not to say you don't celebrate, but you don't really decorate for Thanksgiving.
They do.
But like, how do you do that?
Like
they
you
put
don't
up like wooden signs of like turkeys.
Not even. It's just like more fall decor and like the darker colors of the season and just like overall Thanksgiving shit.
Like I don't. When I see it is like it doesn't bother me that they just jump the gun and go straight to Christmas. What bothers me is when it's like 2 degrees outside one day and then bam, it's time to start celebrating Christmas. Like,
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's what I
like,
don't like. But
It's called Christmas time.
3 days ago, fucking the dollar store already had Christmas candy out.
Christmas candy?
Yeah.
There's Christmas candy.
Dude, all the candy's on sale today.
It is?
Yeah, that's the day after Halloween.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
That is true.
that
No, my grandma gave me a fuck ton of candy. She went shopping.
Yeah, because it's the day after Halloween.
That entire bag was about $5.
Was it like the $20 bag?
We didn't get any trick or treaters last night. I'm not upset,
This whole
but we
thing she
had
bought
some.
for like $5.
We had some pretty whack ass candy. It was like Butterfingers, Crutch, Babe
I don't
Ruth.
think people trick or treat down here.
They were more like West Camellia and like the bigger neighborhoods like by Abbey and shit.
Well, yeah, by Abby, but I don't think anybody's coming on this.
Yeah, what I think is I don't think no one wants to come to an apartment complex and get candy from people who could barely afford rent.
I don't think people want to come to an apartment complex, yes, where a guy got shot down the road.
That is.
We're not allowed to talk about that.
Really?
No.
Who the fucking dude died?
We're allowed to talk about that. A shooting will happen not too far from where we live.
Like,
Just don't say city.
literally down the road.
Don't say addresses, please.
Oh no,
I
I was
didn't
just gonna
say
say
aggressive.
down the road somewhere.
I got something I think we can talk about. Do you think that things like Waiter and DoorDash are eventually gonna like sort of take out sit down restaurants? Like, do you think one day how Pizza Hut is now an express? It's not a sit down Pizza Hut like the classic. Do you think like sometime Postmates, Uber Eats, stuff like that is gonna turn McDonald's into Express McDonald's, where you don't really go sit down and eat, you just get it?
No, because people are still gonna always want that thrill of just going, not thrill, but like family time. We'll go sit down in a restaurant, like Chili's. That will always be a restaurant. Well, both.
Yeah, Chili's is not going to, like, major, like, fucking eat-in restaurants won't. But I see, like, Sonic, I mean, you just eat outside, you chill.
Yeah,
and
you
it's
can
not
hang
shit
out
to
with
do.
friends.
There's not shit to do other than that. So, like, days you just want Sonic at your house, it just comes to your house.
Because, like, I know that in the fast food game, that most restaurants are slowly starting to replace, like, counter workers with the machine.
Burger King's doing it too.
Yeah, like, we got McDonald's doing it. McDonald's started it here in Thibodeau. And Taco Bell is doing it. And I mean, Sonic kind of does it, but it's because you don't go in and order. If they come outside to you.
Sonic's always done it. Sonic started it.
Yeah. Sonic started that sort of thing, but like, personally, it's like, it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing because you gotta think like the older people, boomers, if you will.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, boomer. Get out of here, boomer.
Shut up, boomer.
Shut up, boomer.
Ooh.
Don't do that. I think it's like, it's helpful, but it's not helpful because you don't have to deal with those like irritating high school kids who don't want to be there and they'll do like little to no effort to serve. You just walk in there and you done. You go show them the receipt. They do that, but also it's sort of like cutting jobs.
Yeah.
Because like at the office, we're getting these like pretty much permanent walk-by meters for stuff. They're not going to need all 8 of us. They're going to need 5 of us. Maybe. Like, it's going to drop because if we're just riding around and clicking a button and collecting, say, 100 meters per, like, square foot.
I know about that.
No, eventually we're supposed to get that. But, like, if you...
A few got, like, 5 people in Pier Park said they got letters in the mail saying Pier Park was about to get changed to that. We ain't never heard nothing like that, but they've been getting about a week ago, they got a letter saying they're going to go start changing out meters to those.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean...
Where's our notification? Fuck.
I think at that point, we'd pretty much be the last person to hear about that, because that's actually not oil meter, that's energy. And we're not even part of energy. We're, if anything, owned by energy.
We're a contractor.
We're a contractor.
We work for them, but not.
So, like, they don't, like, they'll probably set it up, and then we'll get out there, and we'll walk up to read a meter, and it's like, okay, pass by. Okay, pass by. Pass by, pass by. And 30 minutes later, like, look, all these meters are pass-bys, and they're like, oh yeah, we forgot to tell you, you don't have to do all that no more.
Y'all still get paid for them.
Yeah, we'd still get paid for them, it's just that it'll be cut and work for some people.
I mean, it makes it easier on y'all, y'all just gotta keep up.
The people who don't show up to work every day, the people who are lazy when they go to work, they'll fall. They'll be fired. But people who will
bust ass,
show up every day, do their job right, they'll probably be the ones to stay.
Yeah, like, that's how I think, through all fairness, I think that's how it's going to go when it happens. Because I remember before you got on, and I was talking to our boss, she was like, yeah, he's not going to stay. He's definitely not going to be here when all that happens. So they're going to want to keep the people who work hard. However, if they don't do that, that's going to be pretty fucked on their behalf. And if you think about it, in sort of this weird way, if you got a guy who really doesn't put up his most effort, and you tell him, all you gotta do is sit in a truck and click a button, they'll be on it like that.
Oh yeah.
But if you have people who bust ass, and that you wouldn't really want, I don't know. I had something, I think I lost it, but what I'm really trying to get across is that, like, maybe they wouldn't keep the good people. They get rid of the good people. Maybe it's sort of like a helpful, go get you a better job that you can excel at. You don't need an easy job like this.
Yeah.
Like, cause
fuck them.
But personally, I don't think, if I get let go anytime soon, I know I'm just gonna take the company vehicle, I'm gonna park it half a mile down Shell Beach Road, and I'm gonna call a ride, and I'm not gonna tell them where that truck's at, and I'm gonna leave.
That will be redacted.
What do you mean?
You know, they have trackers on the truck, right?
Yeah.
Just find it.
Turn the truck off, they can't find it.
Yeah.
Take the battery out.
Actually, the tracker's in the truck. You know where you put a scan in a truck to find what's wrong?
Yeah,
that's where the trackers are. Unplug it and put it on the floor before I get to my destination.
Like, it's literally plugged into it.
You literally just...
Like the progressive thing?
That's just
fucking retarded. If anything, you should hide it in the deck.
Hide it. Get it in the...
Find roofs, just keep...
Like the old prostate examiner.
So that was a topic. How long did that drag us?
I have no clue. This podcast is complete shit. Like, it's gonna be a good podcast, I guess.
No, it's gonna be good. All podcasts are good.
Yeah, I'll tell you that to our 14 subscribers.
I love them. I love all 14 of you. And
y'all need to start watching all of them.
I see that Lucas is watching. Lucas, if you're out there, shout out to Ope the Games on.
The
Go
game's
subscribe
on!
to his YouTube channel, Spotify, iTunes. Excuse you, we're recording a podcast.
I'm on the phone.
Fucking hot.
Go subscribe to Ope the Good. Ope the Game. Ah, fuck.
Oof. The game.
Good game.
Ope the Good Game. Go subscribe to Ope the Games on. It's an excellent podcast, sports related. If you love sports, if you love hockey, you love football, you love baseball, you'll enjoy it. Guy does his best. He's really good. Go check it out. Go subscribe to Ope the Games on. From your host, Shrek on the deck, or Big Don official. Alright, Heath Slater.
How's it going?
AC Slater.
AC Slater?
Saved by the Bell.
Slater.
Who do you think would win in a fist fight? AC Slater or George Lopez?
George Lopez, dog.
Yeah, he's Mexican.
He's Mexican. He
AC Slater's Mexican too. Mario Lopez, the actor. AC Slater. You know, not a show.
I don't know who these people are.
Yeah, but this one can jump on trampolines.
Fuck yeah, he's gotcha, dude. He can jump. Slow motion.
Got it. You got it.
Yo, what if they weren't jumping over trampolines in George Lopez? It was just them jumping the border.
Fuck, dog.
Oh my god, you brought that up.
I don't care.
I mean, it fits. It looks like it.
We have 14, 15 subscribers. I actually don't know.
Be humble.
Don't be humble, Cole. Be careful.
Don't be sorry. Hold be careful.
We're not gonna play this game, but how much do you think I can chug out of this?
I think you can get it to under the mustache.
Hold on.
Drew, you're not allowed to drink.
No, because I'm underage and teen drinking is bad.
You got it. Good job, buddy.
Double fist power. Oh, fuck.
That counts.
I didn't want to touch this fist. I don't know what it's been.
So let's talk about the Rise of Skywalker Star Wars trailer that dropped.
Hey, let's not.
Alright, we won't.
Well, there we go. Alright.
You could just get up and go where you have to.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Let me talk about WWE 2K20.
Sure, I talked about
It's dick.
It was
Dick.
WWE 2K20 was hot fucking
Wait.
dick.
Hold on. You know what that fucking game was?
Oh, hey,
Dick.
Did you get Outer World yet?
Me?
Yeah.
No, what the hell's Outer Worlds?
It's a Fallout game.
Oh,
It's really good. Like, the reviews are fucking top of the line on it. Like, 9 out of 9.
How much does it
Hunter
cost?
played it, I think, and he said it
It's
was
free with Game Pass.
I don't have Game Pass.
Yeah, me neither.
But anyway, back to WWE
It's
2K20.
totally worth it.
2K Studios released an unfinished game. The patch dropped today. So far, it's working well. I didn't get to do much, but I'm gonna play and grind to get the Fiend and everything. But you know what I think? I think if you're gonna say, all right, this game's coming out this day,
Yeah.
and you drop and you bust your ass, and you see that an hour before this day comes, this game ain't good, you shouldn't fucking drop it.
Yeah, fix it.
Just fix it. You don't have to worry about due dates. A fan would rather a good game than a broken one.
Where's Sonic then?
Sonic the Hedgehog?
You know, I actually like the fact that they listened to all of our cries and was like,
I don't.
let's fix this.
I want to see the name potential.
No, I did not.
I didn't see the problem with Sonic.
Honestly, they need to release the first one, and they need to release the second one.
They need to keep the first one on standby just for the memes.
Like, when they release the movie on DVD, they need to have 2 separate copies, the original
Yeah.
and the remastered.
This is so much more like clear, and then this is like I'm wearing sunglasses on the inside.
Bravo Echo.
Oh, no.
Go dog.
So, guys, played any Candyland?
Woo! What should we speak about? What is topic on deck?
It's my dick in the box.
Oh yeah, very good.
You don't stir your tea.
Hmm?
You don't stir your tea.
What? allowed to show this on Facebook Live?
Probably not.
Tristan's grow a dick from the last podcast has turned into semi-whopper.
This is not a fucking whopper. This is a wee wee.
That would get you laughed at.
You need to put it in like.
I know, trust me.
Like, fill it up with a little bit more water so it's not.
No, put it in a big ass bowl. It'll grow. That thing's too small for it to grow.
Like a goldfish.
Yeah.
You think if you put a goldfish in a bathtub, it'll turn into like pretty fucking. That's fucking cool.
I'm not at the beach. This is a
It's been
bathtub.
done before.
Shut up.
That was you, bro. I'm Spider-Man. Should have told y'all.
Spider-Man: The Into the Spider-Verse 2 is getting a release date for 2020.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, they advertised. Well, they didn't like show a trailer, but they like, hey, look, 2020 is gonna happen.
What is it gonna be about?
I don't know. I just said they didn't show a trailer. There's just a little clip.
Wow. Well, I hope it's not about Spider-Man. Drew, Tuesdays, how do you feel about them?
Club going.
Moving up! Okay, Sheldon, what do you feel about the oil crisis in China now?
Okay, here's the thing about the oil crisis in China.
Alright, Drew, the BP oil spill of 2011. How do you feel about it? Oil? Alright, Monster Can, how do you feel about dying? Shelton, how do you feel about straws and turtles? You think straws can take turtles or turtles can take straws?
I think we should kill every turtle in the ocean. What do we need them for? I need my straws to drink my smoothie. A turtle doesn't drink smoothies. Fuck a turtle.
I have it.
What?
We kill every turtle, take their bones, and turn it into straws.
Turtle straws.
Drink me some turtle blood right now.
3 to 5 business days, and I will get back to you on that. But
Turtle soup.
The thing with the oil crisis in China is that if the government's all here. What we need to do is we just need to investigate 311.
dude, come on. Get the fuck? No.
6 times this and 6 times that.
I thought we agreed not to talk about this on podcasts.
Investigate 311.
Dick Cheney made money off the Iraq War.
He did. Jeff Epstein didn't kill himself.
He did kill himself. Talking to you, Hillary Clinton.
No, it was confirmed he was killed outside the building he worked at. Somebody shot him.
You sure? Because
he was in jail.
Autopsy was he got strangled.
The thing was, they have footage of him in
I
jail.
don't know, the media's all fucky right now.
I don't even know what to know. All I know is that he died of non-natural causes. It was definitely not natural causes. I can literally feel my mustache hair is barely poking out of this, and it just feels weird. Stop, faggot.
Not gay.
That's what your mom said.
Are you guys participating in No Nut November?
No, I already lost. No.
How?
Moving on.
Moving on.
No.
Is anyone watching other than me? As someone showed
You
us
know,
one
it's
viewer.
showing only one viewer, but I'm also watching.
That's bad.
That's bad. 2 people are watching, one is showing one. Like, are we that fucked?
Pretty much. I don't care. I have fun doing it.
Fucking our YouTube videos, all 14 of you, y'all definitely don't all 14 watch the podcast. We only have like 4 views on the fucking like third to last video.
Yeah.
So we know y'all just did it just to be nice, fuckers.
You didn't throw anything hard enough. Eat shit. Eat shit.
Eat sherbet?
Shit brick.
I heard sherbet, so
I heard that's a shit.
Shit and brick.
this is why we don't have many viewers, because we don't plan this shit out too much.
We normally have it planned. It's just we don't have.
We didn't have it
Right.
planned.
We didn't have it planned tonight.
We had it planned and then we didn't. And this is the
I know
fucking
what we can do.
what?
We can go to Japan, and there's like a little pretty forest we can go to.
No.
Oh yeah, we can vlog it too.
No.
There's a lot of funny jokes.
We're not gonna get cut off of YouTube before we even start.
And it's a beautiful forest, and there's a lot of hanging ornaments.
Is that what you wore to school and work today?
I have another shirt in my bag. I didn't feel like changing it.
So that's a yes, and it just didn't feel like changing clothes.
Oh, I'll change the short.
My Giants. Well, yeah, you can't wear jeans to school. This is a really.
Yeah, I can. My khaki. I have khaki jeans.
Do you have a favorite Halloween story to tell?
Me?
Yeah, Daredevil.
Hold on, I gotta think about it. I gotta really turn the gears.
That time we had to go all the way back up front to make your brother some fucking like raviolis or some bullshit.
Wait, what?
Well, we had to go all the way back up front because we had to make your brother raviolis or some bullshit.
The fuck yeah,
like 2 years ago.
Wait.
At the front of Sophie Street.
Oh yeah, we were like way up.
We were at the thing.
At what thing?
What?
Halloween.
We were at Halloween. Yeah, we were fine. I remember now. We were walking around, just chilling, walking around.
Getting candy from old ladies.
Getting candy from old ladies. People who, knew who we were and didn't care, gave us candy anyway. Well, I get a call from my mom. Hey, Trent's hungry. It's like, what? My parents went out because it was a Friday night. My parents went out to Harvey's. They were doing their Halloween thing. So me, him, and Hunter and Ethan, I think. Yeah. We were like, we're doing our own thing. Told Trent. It was red beans. All you have to do is put in a can thing, heat it up, get rice, make rice. We literally taught him how to do it. My mom taught him how to do it. He knew how to do it. That night he didn't feel like doing it. He was just like, Mom, I'm hungry and Bubba's gone. Where's he at? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna call him. Hung up, they called me up. Hey, where you at? Cherry Street. Why? Your brother's hungry. I told him to fucking cook the red beans. He said he don't know how. Bullshit, he cooked them the other day. Just go make them red beans. Boop. Guys, we're on a mission.
And you successfully walked home. He didn't starve to death.
And we got a hell of a lot of Kool-Aid and we walked back.
Yeah, we walked all over there, made red beans, made Kool-Aid, and then walked back, and then what else happened that night?
Oh, we got more candy.
I think we just got more candy. I remember whenever me and Hunter first started hanging out, we were hanging out with two other friends of ours, and we were by Cherry Street walking in the cane field. And stop fucking playing with the thing, you fucking weirdo. But we go to cross through the cane field to go to Cherry Street, and we're like, alright guys, we're going in civilization, so don't say anything retarded, And Hunter goes, you think I should hide my 9 better? And I was like, what? And he said, my 9, I have it in my bag. And pulled it out and just, yeah. And I was like, dude, what the fuck you get that from? I brought it. Why?
Safety.
Cause dude, it's Halloween. And I was like, that's not a fucking excuse right there.
About to cap a little fucking kid.
Yeah. Oh no, he stole my candy. Bah! Got him. Oh, I don't know what that. I'm not paying attention to comments, sorry. But yeah, that happened. I never really did anything on Halloween. It was always, we're gonna go do something on Halloween, and then never went do anything on Halloween. It rained a lot, almost every Halloween. It was cold as shit every Halloween so far. It's been like hot the week before, and then all of a sudden Halloween comes, cold as shit.
Like fucking 30 degrees.
Yeah. So I never really went and do anything big on Halloween by myself. I can't really see the color.
I mean, I remember no one's commenting. No one's here.
I said the color of that.
I remember like the best Halloween I can say I've ever had was the one where it was me, you, Hunter, and Nick, and then Nick left, and then me and Hunter went play hide and seek in the cane field, scared ourselves out, crossed the tombstones, jumped out. Hunter's dad came pick him up. We went to my dad, gave my clothes, ran to your house, slept over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my best Halloween, I guess.
One time with Nick, I remember this. Me, Nick, and Chase, we were all supposed to go camping. Well, we went to the woods, tried to start a fire. Fire didn't start. It was wet as fuck. It was literally flooded. We didn't think too ahead, so we were like, fuck it. We're gonna go sleep by the graveyards on top of the school. Because, me and Chase used to do that almost fucking every week because we were retarded and didn't feel like sleeping indoors. So we went to go up there. We're all sitting around. We weren't smoking, because it was before I had that period of smoking. We're all hanging out, it's about 1 o'clock in the morning. Nick's mom did not let him go anywhere, especially at night. We see a car pull up at the thing. We hide. We're sitting there like, oh fuck, who is that? All of a sudden, Nick's phone. Oh, fuck. Where the fuck are you? Hello? Hey, where you at? In my room. Why? No, you're not. I'm at the house. Where you at? Nick goes, I'm right down the road. I'm coming. Boop. He goes, guys, I gotta go. We're like, dude, that's a fucking car right there. We don't even know if it's a cop. It was like fucking sitting there. You can see the headlight, but you couldn't see anything else. He says, I don't give a fuck. He ran, jumped off the roof, landed, roll. Took off, running, full sprint. He ran from the fucking primary school. He ran from there all the way back to fucking Dove Street. Way over there, like halfway down Brule, ran full sprint. He said he never walked once because he was that afraid. And then he got home and she wasn't even home. She was like, "Oh, I just wanted to make sure you were home." And I was like, "That's fucked."
I remember there was one Halloween where I was trick-or-treating, and there was this guy, pretty tall dude. He wore a Michael Myers costume. I was like 10 or 11, and every fucking corner I turned, he was there. Yeah. Like he fucking walked around.
Jesus.
We went back to my aunt's house. I was playing with my cousins, playing hide and seek. Next thing you know, I look up the road, headed towards the Lividville Library, and I see his silhouette just coming closer and closer. And he's walking, and I got starstruck. One of my cousins ran up and pushed me, and I fell into a puddle of water.
Oh no!
So that made us have to go home early.
You mean a puddle of mud?
Moving on, keep going.
She fucking hates.
No, so we go home, and it was a point in time where, like, I didn't sleep in my bed. I wanted to sleep on the couch. Yeah. Because for some reason my bed was uncomfortable. I blamed it on the fucking pine leaf Jesus stuff that they had under my bed, under my mattress to bless me or whatever. Like, I blamed it on literally anything to sleep on that couch.
White?
What?
You're that white?
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Anyways, let's just say that night I slept in my bed because I was sleeping on the couch, fucking Disney XD, like 9 o'clock at school in the morning, just fucking watching Disney XD.
Zeke and Luther?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking love Zeke and Luther. I was watching it and I dozed off. And 3 a.m. comes around and somehow George Lopez is on the TV. Don't know how that happened, but it did.
I fucking can't stand fucking the middle of the night just sleeping. Then all of a sudden. Then at that point it wakes you up so much you gotta watch it until it's over and fucking Home Improvement comes on.
It gets better because
like fuck Home Improvement.
My stupid ass. So I wasn't like so. Fred and Warsaw was like, I don't want to watch this. So I reached down to grab the remote, and when I reached down, I saw the mirror like so. I'm sitting on the couch like this, and then there's the window, and in the window, with the way the light was shaded, I saw someone standing outside that window.
Ooh, shit.
The same silhouette as the Michael Myers guy.
Oh, fuck.
I was scared as hell. And I was going to run back to my bedroom, but I was so scared because if I was going to run, he'd see me and he'd come in the house. So I military crawled to my bedroom, went in, locked the fucking door, and went to bed, and my mom couldn't get into my room the next morning to wake me up, so they had to find one of the fucking door keys to unlock it and wake me up.
It was fucking skinny puppet.
Yeah. So that was a fucking suck Halloween. Cause I got scared by someone dressed up like Can we talk about how that weird kid in lab, you know the kid I'm talking about, wears the same Michael Myers costume every Halloween?
Yeah, and rides around or walks around. He was born a day before me. His mom was on crack when he had him.
He's half.
I didn't know he was born a day before you.
He was born a day before me. My mom said before she went to labor, she met up with her, and she was walking out with him.
That's all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's older than me, but I date him. Yeah.
Not mentally.
Not mentally. A few years behind. This is now just this.
He really
Y'all want to play Uno?
He really got short.
That'll do something.
No, we gotta keep talking because then on the podcast audio, all they're gonna hear is.
But they don't have audio. It's a video.
Why does he dress up as Michael Myers if he has sharp teeth?
You just be jealous.
Yeah. Okay.
He's so
See,
fucked
you're just
up.
making fun of the kid now. I get it.
Well, yeah, we're not doxing the kid.
Okay, let's go.
We didn't say its name yet.
Don't let the sleek can fool you. Monster Max is
Max.
fully loaded and packs our biggest punch. Call us crazy, but we supercharged our Monster Energy base, then injected it with nitrous oxide for a smooth, unique texture, out of this world flavor, and Big Bang buzz.
Sounds like
Hop
a
on the
cowboy.
rocket ship and enjoy the ride. Monster Max
Yeah.
knows no limits. This is open.
Yes, I just opened it, you
I
smart
did not know
ass.
that.
Ow!
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a
This is
podcast.
Fucking
dog.
butch. This is Scuffed. The problem is there was plans.
There was
Plans
supposed to
fell
be
through.
Plans
Not
fell
a
through.
problem.
Yeah, no, it's good.
It's just plans fell through, so now we have nothing. to literally talk about.
I had to cut it because the tie is so tight.
But you know, stuff happens.
Bring that here. Bring that here.
No, we're not playing card game on the fucking podcast. This is gonna be boring to fucking audio
I've never
listeners.
played that game. I was just making
Pretty fun.
Like literally, fucking, I watch this. I listen to this sometimes on fucking routes. All I hear is, "What's worse, this or this?" That's
What's worse,
wrong.
clawed by a rabid raccoon or wake up in North Korea?
Robert, I'm not talking about North Korea.
Nah, waking up in North Korea would be worse.
Yeah, this is boring.
I told you this is really
I
boring.
thought it'd be a good game.
No, this ain't no fucking good game. This is the most fucked game ever. We have 2 livers.
Why is the misery index on North Korea 89.1? North Korea isn't even that bad. It's just because they're communists.
Which?
That's bad.
Oh yeah.
If anything, clawed by a rabid raccoon would be worse because you know the fucking. They literally have to stick a big ass needle into your stomach for rabies. Looks like he's not bringing us to talk about.
You were.
How?
You're the DD.
I don't have enough seats.
No one's gonna talk about. I was probably just gonna wait or Sonic.
That tastes just like watered down.
Did you
fucking
drink
sugar.
it?
Cause you put it in a bottle that had water in it.
Did you drink yet?
I drink water.
How much?
One like this, and this.
Really?
Yes.
Fuck.
I'm not going anywhere. I won't be able to fucking see straight. I get in a car, I'm gonna throw it up.
Mm-hmm. How's things, man?
Horrible now.
At least I didn't get my
Do
wisdom.
you like your job?
I love it.
You wouldn't turn that job over for anything?
Nah.
I like hearing that.
Especially because I make $50 a week.
You work every day?
Except Sundays.
So you work tomorrow?
13 hours.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
Wow. I like how that Jaeger tasted.
Probably
So
nothing wrong with it. I'm not going to finish this.
Yeah, no.
Borderlands.
What about
I think now you can talk about it. Spoiler. All the spoilers you want.
No, I'm not, because I know Noah's still watching the podcast.
True.
I'm not gonna try to spoil the movie.
Bitch.
Native Americans. Smallpox.
You know what I hate? It just came to mind. People who are like, our culture is not your costume. Like, there are people that are like, don't dress up like a Native American because our culture is not your Halloween costume.
Yeah.
Like, I think-
Sacagawea could dress up as a Native American.
She's Native American.
Not the kids.
Okay, cool. I
Talking
think
about you, Lewis and Clark.
it kind of just bothers me because like it's Halloween. You're meant to be make believe. That's not what I meant.
I'm gonna dress up as Indians. You're supposed to be make believe.
That's not what I
Indians
meant.
aren't real.
That's not what I meant. What I mean is that like you're not supposed to be what you are every day.
That was your fucking shirt.
What?
This is fucking monka ass.
This is monkey ass.
We're gonna have to clean that up.
I ate monkey and what?
I think I did it. Fuck. I broke it. What are we gonna talk about for like
Hold on,
80
because I asked the
amount
friend
of
to
time?
give us.
And what did it, who is this?
I ain't business.
It's Marissa. Hey Marissa. I can read names.
Melissa and Alamo is watching.
Nah.
She's watching.
He's talking to her, she's not on. My hair is fucked. After this, I'm probably gonna jump in the shower for an hour or two and cry and fall asleep.
Why?
And
The fucking shit in it?
Yeah, it just no. My hair literally feels nasty as shit because of that wig and this stuff. I think I sweat a little bit. It's like,
Shout out to one of my childhood friends, Trey. Shout out to one of my childhood friends, Trey. No, we hadn't talked in a long time. We hadn't hung out or anything. Hope life's treating you well. I'll tell you after. I hope life's treating you well.
yo.
Think you graduate this year. I don't fucking know. I hope life treats you well. Good luck in all your sports and all your after high school stuff. God bless you. And don't forget, Shrek on the day.
Don't drink.
Go into it, bro?
No, you don't know this guy.
I think that Jaeger. Can Jaeger go bad?
Mm-hmm. Does it?
No, alcohol.
I don't know. I gotta pee now. And it's quiet, and I'm trying not to make it go quiet. Alright, get off your phone and stop looking at stories, kid.
I'm not looking at stories.
You were literally on stories, and it was like, look at stories. I'm not on stories. What are you talking about?
Different types of alcohols.
The clear and the non.
Drugs,
Alright,
cats,
on.
cocaine, fucking.
Drugs. Alright, well, I have a
What's the
history
best
of-
hamburger you've ever had?
The dead kind.
Best hamburger you ever.
Best hamburger ever cooked or best hamburger ever ate?
Both. Answer one, then the other.
Alright, the best hamburger ever cooked. Honestly, I still have the video of this on my phone. Me and Amber went in the woods one day because we were hungry as shit. I don't know why we went in the woods because we were hungry. But we had hamburger meat, we had patties, we had sausages, and I went pick up some bread with my mom and shit. And we went in the woods with a little tiny, like this by this. Remember that little grill? I don't know if I was hanging out with you at the time, but the little
But
grill.
you didn't make your own bread?
This big. No, fuck off. But no, like fucking 2 foot by 1 foot grill, and we decided to cook it on like literally we just grabbed sticks, made a fire, cooked it on that, seasoned it with whatever we could find and shit, flipped it, cooked it, literally just chilling out in the woods.
That was behind me, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was behind the one where she's living at now.
Yeah.
Dude, the hamburgers were the fucking best, and like honestly, fucking one of the best memories.
The coolest thing. Do you remember the hamburger adventure we went on, like jackasses?
Yeah.
So there was one
Lost on
time.
that.
No, earlier in the week. This was like when me and Tristan first started hanging out. It was the first time he slept over at my house and everything. He and I, what we did was we're like, you know what, screw it, let's cook some stuff. And I was like, you know what, I got an ass load of tortilla shells, let's see what we can make in a burrito. So we like made manwich, we made hamburgers, we made french fries, and we made
No, you weren't there. It was me, her, and Trent.
Yeah, she showed me that.
Yeah, cooking hamburgers in the middle of the woods with fucking a stick fire. We had no charcoal, we had sticks.
I remember that girl.
And we cooked it. Yeah,
That girl's still chilling somewhere in the fucking woods.
No, it is literally gone. It decomposed.
what, the hamburgers?
No,
the
the
grill.
fucking grill. Like, literally, I saw it and I was like, oh, the grill. I went to pick it up with a stick because I wasn't grabbing it. It had spiders and shit. I picked it up with the stick and it just fell apart. I was like...
But no, so me and Tristan decided we're just gonna like cook some shit. We bought a can of manwich, but we didn't know we were supposed to have ground meat for that, so we never used it. We bought chicken tenders, we bought french fries, and we bought, I think we got like ramen noodles, and we got hamburger meat.
Yeah.
So we made hamburgers and stuff, and like this was our plan on a Wednesday, and I was batshit sick on a Friday. I had sinus infection, so I was like, Tristan, look, I'm not feeling so well. What I want you to do is I want you to cook everything. And just when everything is done, just let me know if I happen to be asleep. Just come wake me up. And this dude, he comes wake me up. He's like, burgers are done. It's like, fuck yeah, burgers. I didn't even make a burger burrito. I made a French fry burrito. I had French fries with ketchup and mayo on a burrito. Rolled it up, made it. I was like, this shit's good. What?
You realize that's just you couldn't put a hash brown in there, right?
Anyways, so we ended up fucking pitching a tent in my bedroom.
Oh, okay.
What?
They're looking at you, audience.
Anyway, so
Keep going.
About pitching a tent
Pitching a tent.
in your bedroom.
I was like, look, I'm gonna take a fucking nap. And I shit you not, 3 hours later,
I don't shit.
he said again, the burgers are done. Did you make multiple burgers that night? Do you even remember?
No. What I remember, you saying, look, I'm sick, I'm tired, I'm going to sleep. And I was like, burger time.
Boy.
You went to sleep, I think I put in my earphones or I played it on the speaker because nobody was home.
Yeah, my parents was at the ball game.
Yeah, so I put on music and I sat there and I cooked burgers. However, I felt like they needed to be cooked. I cooked them and I sat there and I was eating the burger and I was like, is he asleep? Hey, burgers are done. What? Burgers are done.
Not to mention, I decided, like, alright, gotta go pick up Tristan. So I rode my bike to his house, dying. When I got into his house, I rolled up into his driveway. I just dropped my bike in the middle of the driveway. No concern of anyone coming or leaving. I walked into his living room and I fucking onto this living room floor. Trenton walked out the room. What was that? Looks down. He's like, Bubba, is he dead?
Bubba's dead? Yeah.
It was fucking, that was a night.
Yeah, that was fun.
And then our stupid asses rode our bikes to fucking Roberts. Bought hamburger
Wait,
meat.
no, we didn't ride the bikes. No, you rode a bike and I rode a scooter because I didn't have a bike. My bike tire was flat.
Wait, you had a scooter?
I rode a scooter.
Like a razor scooter?
He had the scooter. I rode the scooter.
A razor scooter?
A razor scooter.
Like with the fucking solid. Why the fuck?
Okay, you know where Vinny's is at?
Yeah.
From there, Lala's on side of the road going. He was hauling ass on the bike and I was trying to keep up with the fucking scooter.
What the fuck thing?
I had steel toe boots. I was stupid.
And then we got like 3 pounds of ground meat and turned around and did it all over back to the
all the way back. Dude, I remember that. I had a fucking pain in my leg for the next 2 weeks and I had no clue what it was until I realized that's the one I was using to pedal. Like fucking,
You didn't feel your fucking,
like calves.
you didn't feel your fucking arms vibrate from the road?
Literally, I had to stop and run every now and then.
Yeah, because that fucking shit.
I had to fucking pick up the scooter, run a little bit. Shut up, hold on. You'll fucking get there.
I'm hauling ass on the bike. And then like halfway there we realized, wait, I got all these fucking... Fuck it.
Alright, that concludes this storytelling.
This fucking podcast is monka-esque. We've been at fucking an hour and 17 minutes. I'm not even gonna edit out the beginning. Fuck it.
The beginning is the beginning. You get to see. Well, we have to watch it to make sure nothing gets said.
I'll watch it before I edit it. I'm not editing this shit tonight. I'm doing this shit fucking tomorrow.
Well, yeah,
it's gonna
no.
drop tomorrow.
Drop tomorrow, the next day. Who knows?
I'm gonna drink all this.
Alright, he's gonna drink all that. Drink. Chug.
I like that.
Oh, I did.
I felt my head get lighter.
Pull up. That's what I did.
I didn't feel good.
Why didn't you put the mustache on the... You should have put the mustache on
Don't. DONT. Don't fucking do that. You never fucking listen.
Yeah, because it's on period.
I'm on my period, Mom.
I got a question.
Yeah.
What do you think about hookers?
They're great if they're cheap.
I don't like the fish.
I look like the swamp monster.
You look like a PI Park crackhead on Halloween. Can I mention how much I just hate PI Park? Or am I not allowed to talk about that?
Pier Park ain't that bad.
Don't go on fucking Halloween.
Some parts of Pier Park ain't even that bad. It's just people are fucking weird.
The people are weird and they look at you like you're the crackhead.
They're
the crackhead. I literally walked up on somebody who had to hide something and looked like she had sores all over and then want to stare at me like I'm the crackhead. And I was like, reading the beers.
You were in the wrong, dude.
Can I get some of that crack?
Fuck.
You like cats?
I mean, sure, yeah.
Cats over dogs or dogs over cats?
Dogs over cats. Fuck cats.
I'm a cat guy. I like cats.
He likes pussy.
Forgive me for liking pussy.
He's Shane Dawson says cats.
Not that kind of pussy.
He is Shane Dawson. This is the face reveal of the real Shane Dawson.
And Shane Dawson, R. Kelly's cat.
Beat it.
Beat it, pissed on it, and fucked it.
That's gangster. I'm in.
Alright. I think we should just fucking end this because I got shit on my mind right now to talk about.
Let's play some Modern Warfare.
I think I might after this, but like during the podcast, like I have nothing to talk about right now.
Let's play Modern Warfare on podcast.
This was the literally last thing I had in mind this entire week until literally today. That looked like it hurt.
It did.
But yeah, I literally did think about this podcast until earlier today whenever we were talking to Amber about it. And I was like, what are we going to talk about? Fuck it, we'll figure it out.
I had it worked out. I don't know how I got out. I had everything we was going to talk about worked out. And then Amber fucking, it's cool. Amber couldn't make it, that's fine. And then Drew showed up and Drew's not worth the shit. I don't feel so good.
Alright, yeah, okay, well this has been...
I want to give another special shout out to Opie Games on
Listen to him,
getting a shout out from a drunk man.
He is more, like, organized. Like, he's a lot better than us.
Ope is more organized. Ope is professional. Ope is the number one Ope runs the I'm trying to think of his fucking catchphrase. Ope is the best podcast in the Midwest. There, I fucking said it. All 14 of you know.
All 14.
All 14.
All 4 that watch it out of the 14.
God loves you.
Yeah, but
I don't promote religious.
I don't promote religion. Let's get it.
Oh, what is he?
Yeah. This has been another fucked episode.
This has been another episode of the Buzzin, Stuntin, Absolutely Livid podcast.
Episode.
I'm your host Shrek on the deck here with my special guest tonight is Jockstring. And here with my co-host intern is
Brad from Brady's Faucet Water. I'm running for president in 2020. If you both don't vote for me, I'll fuck your faucet water. That is not a threat. That is a goddamn promise. I am an ex-convict. If you ask me what the fuck I went to jail for, I legally cannot tell you. But if you ask me again, I will do it again.
signing off.
Signing off. That is the only thing I have. Goodbye.